Last spring, Andrew Brown, the fastest freshman in the nation for the 1,600-meter race, was sidelined for a season after the MHSAA ruled he violated a rule forbidding athletes from competing in national meets after the outdoor track season had started. An appeal was denied, but as Allie Martin tells us, the entire process for making a complaint and appealing the MHSAA's decision has now been overhauled.
When District 6 State Senator Chad McMahan heard about the MHSAA's decision to sideline Andrew Brown from track season last spring, he started looking into the private organization, which is the official sanctioning body of all public high school athletic competitions in Mississippi.
We had a bill this year dealing with due process.
Senator McMahan says he introduced a bill after learning that complaints filed with the MHSAA regarding alleged ineligibility did not have to be in writing. The MHSAA ruling was appealed by Brown's family. During the appeal hearing, McMahan says the MHSAA did not allow the family's attorney, Jay Ware, to speak. Last week, Senator McMahan brought his colleagues up to date on the MHSAA's response and the organization's decision to revamp its appeals process.
And they are going to put in some due process.
There was an outcry in this community for Andrew Brown and for his family and what had happened to him. I mean, imagine being the #1 high school runner in Mississippi and then being told you could not compete in your high school, even though you had done your duty and represented Mississippi so well on a national stage.
Although he couldn't compete with his team last season, Brown was able to practice with them, and he took part in invitational meets running against college-level athletes. Andrew, who is now a sophomore, says he is ready to compete for Tupelo this season.
The band didn't really stop me from doing what I love, and I feel like the competition I got outside of Mississippi was superior to it was amazing getting to race against college guys that are way more faster and a lot of faster times, I'd say. So it really didn't change anything except me not getting to go compete for a state title, but like there's going to be many years for that. I've got 3 more years of high school.
Andrew says the support he has received has been a source of inspiration and motivation.
My team, they've been there with me from the lows and the highs, and just getting to go to practice with those guys just really makes everything amazing. And my coach, he's definitely been there since day one whenever it came to all this, and he's been really supportive.
Andrew's dad, Jim, says he's glad the MHSAA has changed course.
This is a huge victory for constitutional rights. Students having legal representation and due process. It's long overdue here in the state of Mississippi, and I just want to thank Senator McMahan for his hard work, his bold efforts to fight on behalf of Andrew and other student athletes in Mississippi.
Jay Ware, the Brown family attorney, says he believes the new policies by MHSAA puts everyone on a level playing field when it comes to the appeals process. And while the same rules are still in place, the MHSAA has already granted a request by Tupelo High School to allow Andrew Brown to take part in the New Balance Indoor Invitational Meet next month. By the way, that's the same competition he was sidelined for taking part in last year. Telling your story in Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
Attempts to get comment from the MHSAA were not successful.